Invis because why not? Shield 2 because why not? Temper and haste. Lovely combination.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice combo, actually.
And I'm glad I healed because Inferno just went off.
Oh boy.
Yeah, sure, I'll heal myself because I don't want anything bad to happen to me. Although, knowing me, it probably will anyway. Oh, right, I forgot to do use the bind ring. I should do that, shouldn't I?
Might be a good idea, yeah.
I forgot about that part. Except it didn't work on the fire elemental, though I'm not really worried about that one. I'm more worried about the dragon.
The dragon is obviously the bigger threat anyways.
Yeah. Especially since he just went off another Inferno, but I've already got a heal 2 queued up, so... And the dragon's dead. Although apparently I guess the fire elemental's evasion is still decent. But it's dead in 1 round, so whatever.
Nice.
And that's the level up too. Woo! And Big K just hit 400 HP. And I'm giving him the silver axe.
Now you got it for real.
Yeah. Can you use level 3 magic now? No! Dang you!
Wow.
And I'll just spam warp my way out.
Yeah.
Or at least most of the way out. What's everyone's health looking at? I don't want to get caught off guard here. There we go. I wonder if this way would be more efficient. It's probably not that different. Alright, so I think I'm officially done with that place. I know there's at least one more treasure chest with money in it, but I'm not worried about that. I found silver plate, didn't I? Yes, I did. So what other... I should head to Crescent Lake and buy some new armor, just to finish off the silver line. I'll need one more sword, too, while I'm at it. Although, I could be thinking really far ahead. Go to Gaia and buy one of the sets of armor from up there.
Oh my.
Since that's at least one step above, and I'm pretty sure I can afford at least one. So if I can get maybe either a shield or scale armor, since I know I'll need multiple sets of each of those. That would probably work better long term. And how much do these level 7 spells cost again? 30k? 30k. Okay,
Jeez,
yeah.
that's quite a bit.
Yeah, but the thing is, one of them is haste too. Which is just like regular haste.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Yes, it is, because it's like regular haste, except it affects the entire group. But before I commit to that, I want to see how much this stuff is. I can buy 1 bit of mithril scale. How about the swords? I can buy 1 set of armor or 1 sword and still have enough to buy haste 2. Because I think on my next level up I might be able to use level 7 spells at that point. Ooh, man. You know what? I'm gonna buy a set of the armor. I wonder how much difference it'll be. It goes from 35 to 40. Okay, that's a good jump there. And give you that. Go ahead and sell the steel scale while I'm here. And go off and buy haste too. And investing more into the future. And that is a really, really good investment to have. Was there any other equipment that I can or should sell? Selling? Not really, no. Although... now I'm wondering if I have enough money to buy some of the silver armor. If I have enough to at least buy a shield, that would be nice.
Yeah? So, get all the armor and whatnot you can.
Nope. Can't even afford a shield right now. Darn it.
Oh, jeez.
But the purchases I made, I'm fine. I'm good with that. Wasn't even thinking about buying stuff like that at this point.
Yeah?
And now to save, so I don't have to do any of that again. Alright, so... where do I want to go now? I think I want to try going after that caravan now. Because...
oh, that place?
yeah, the one in the northwestern desert, I'm sorry. Because I know that there's an item there that I need to have before I can access the 3rd major dungeon. And if I can do that now, that would be good.
What item is that you need to get?
It's referred to as Oxyale. It's through some means of logic, it's an air generator.
Huh.
It's basically it's like carbonated water, except it produces oxygen.
It seems funny.
Yeah, but it's because you're actually having to go down into you're going into the sunken shrine. You're actually going down in this rudimentary submarine, and yeah, you need to have the means to breathe.
Yeah, I would. That makes sense.
How far do I have to go to get here? I'm taking the ship as opposed to the airship because it would be a shorter walk.
Oh yeah, it makes sense. Because you mentioned about that before.
The fact that I can't... oh geez, odd eyes. Kill them first. Kill them first. Because they can do things like paralyze. Didn't realize they knew stop, though. That's a bit above and beyond what I would have pegged them for. But they're both dead, so that's really all. That nothing else matters. And nothing else matters. Yeah, it's a shame all these songs and I hardly know the words to most to a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there wasn't more treasure in that vortex area that I was in that I visited before.
Wouldn't surprise me if there was more treasure there.
The fact that you have to navigate blindly like that,
Well, I imagine you could find a map online somewhere too and just use that as a reference.
For ROM hacks, that's really not the most common thing.
True, that is true. Actually.
And that dungeon doesn't really exist in the original version.
Ah.
Ooh, and Aaron's got 3 hits now. I wonder if Adam does.
Geez.
I wonder if Adam does too. 'Cause I didn't really pay attention before. I know I've only got 2. Yep, Adam has 3. Cool.
Oh, nice.
Now, one thing that I would really like to see would be a ring that would be a magical item that does healing.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yes, and I would be spamming that every freaking turn because that's what I always do. Especially when on Dawn of Souls, because there's in one of the bonus dungeons there's one that does heal too, and I spam the heck out of it.
Oh, wow.
And heck, since it's a drop from one of the bonus boss fights, and you can fight them multiple times, I often go around and get 2. Definitely for me the most valuable thing, just reliable and free healing.
Yep. I wouldn't complain about free healing either.
And we still got more of these stupid things. It feels like these fights aren't really hard, just time-consuming.
I've been noticing that too.
Just because there are just so many of these darn things. Of course, it wouldn't be as bad if it wasn't for the sand hags knowing magic that bypasses my defense.
Uh-huh.
Although I guess on a certain level, it's still better than the stupid ankylos that we encountered last time we were here.
Oh yeah, I think I remember those too, if I'm not mistaken.
But I believe my defense is a good bit better than it was last time, so hopefully it won't be as bad. Though if we encounter 4 of those stupid things again, it might not matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting multiple hits just breaks things wide open as far as DPS is concerned.
That does sound actually really nice, because it could get really frustrating real quick if you're not doing multiple hits.
Well, that's where the bind ring comes in handy, but when you're in the early game, that jump from 1 hit to 2, that pretty much doubles your offensive output right there.
Yeah, that is really nice.
I feel like I should do at least a little bit of healing. So I wonder if well, here's some treasure and... oh dear. Do I want to... One, what the heck are sharks doing here? And two, I'm afraid of what these things can do.
Land sharks? Oh jeez.
Yep, bind ring, right, I forgot about that. I mean, encountering these guys in the Sunken Shrine is one thing because you're pretty much underwater for the duration, but...
You mean the sharks?
Yes.
Oh. Exactly, Soul Aaron, land sharks.
Okay, well that's one dead at least. And I was worried that the white sharks would have some extra ability, but that does not appear to be the case at the moment. And I am thankful for it. They're just bigger and stronger. Yeah, I don't think, was it Gibbles? I don't think that's a fair comparison because I don't think Ice Beam would do much good here.
Good old Pokemon reference.
And don't expect a heck too many of those from me. About 80% of my Pokemon experience is Gen 1.
Have you done much with like Gen 2 or Gen 3?
I have physical copies of Blue and Silver. I've done Blue a lot, mostly using the exact same group, which kind of defeats the purpose, I guess. But I did exactly one run of Silver and really haven't touched it much since. Using emulators, I was able to do Emerald and my Let's Play of Tohomon, which is a hack of Fire Red. And
that one I know about.
And I've tried doing playing Gen 4 on emulators, but my DS emulators, my computer's just not strong enough for it. Although apparently, it's even on strong computers, it can be a bit of a drag. And all that for a dang cure potion.
I think the thing is, though, the DS emulators are a bit finicky anyways with the way how you control them.
And I think I was able to tweak settings so that it runs relatively well, but that's without recording. So, another treasure and another fight with... What the heck are these things? Oh wait, Basilisk. Oh god, this is not good. Basilisks can do petrification, and I don't like.
Oh jeez.
And these trickers can do lightning lightning attack. Ow. I think I should try to run from this, because those basilisks hurt, and I'll bolt 2! And yeah, everyone but Aaron is now dead. And Aaron himself will be soon enough. Yep, there he goes. Oy, 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 oy. And red is kind of buggy as all heck, but it's most of what I know. And I've watched watched a good bit of Twitch plays Pokemon, so I've at least learned a few things from at least that goes up to Gen 4, but you can only learn so much from something like that.
Most of my experience pretty much comes from I want to say Gen 4 and up, because I haven't really played any of the earlier ones like Gen 1, 2, and 3.
Well, bear in mind when I got the stuff for Gen 1, Gen 2, I'm pretty sure, if memory serves, those were still the new thing back then. So it's not like I bought them like years after the fact or something.
Oh, okay.
So, on this next trip into the caravan area, don't touch that treasure chest. In fact, the treasure chest that I did the first time, that was just a cure potion. That's not even worth it. Oh, jeez. Of course, I still have to deal with the dang rogues and sand hags.
Yeah.
If I knew where the ice staff was, if I could actually feasibly get it, that would be damage across the board every turn if I so chose.
You would have to be lucky to find the thing, though.
Yeah, without prior knowledge, yeah.
Well, sometimes so far, from what I've seen, you've gotten a bit lucky in some places in this, like with the bonus dungeons, like the mini dungeons that you've gone through.
Yeah, yeah. Although with the mages in that the fourth one across on that line, that was probably more of a case of me having the right resources. Because if it all came down to that one mute spell, if I didn't have that, I would have had no shot. Now, the fact that I've already gotten 2 out of the 4 of those, I'm actually surprised with myself on that too.
And the third one, the cube one, what is the third one protected by?
I don't remember. Oh jeez.
It actually seems kind of funny that you got into the 2 on the ends. It's just the 2 in the middle 2 that you have to do.
I say I could have sworn I did get to. Oh right, it was the Magitex. That's what that was guarding that third one.
Oh god, yeah, that's right. Now I remember too.
Yeah, I am definitely not equipped to fight those guys. I would at minimum need to actually be able to use the elemental defense buffs that I have. I just don't have. I just can't actually use them right now. I would think eventually I should be able to use some of these spells. It's just a matter of how long am I going to have to wait. And that's assuming that the lasers would actually be affected by that sort of thing. Because those things hurt. They were doing like 250 damage.
And I didn't even think those things were even in this game. Like, jeez. That surprised me too.
Well, the thing is, just based off of their sprite, I knew I was in for a world of hurt, because that's the pseudo bonus boss of this game. It's basically the Omega equivalent. If you're familiar with that particular name.
Not that I've heard of it, but it does sound bad.
Yeah. And the fact that it shows up as a random encounter in the original game too. Granted, it's like a 1 in 64 chance in one specific area, but 03 Omega? I'm not sure what that is. I'm more thinking of Omega from stuff like Final Fantasy V. That seems like a better comparison to make. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, Warmech.
Warmech.
Well, that's what he's called. In some of the remakes, they expanded the name to War Machine, which is probably what it originally was anyway, but...
Probably. That surprised me.
And I remember this thing. He was one of the ones that I've encountered in that one tower that I'm not going to be touching for a while.
The War Machine?
No, the Tyro here. There was a tower on the southern end of things. There was like the T-Rex and two Tyros. Oy. Didn't expect.
Yeah, I blame the stream delay for not noticing that right away.
Yeah. At least fighting one of these things, it's not that bad.
What's in that one tower anyways that you need to get?
I don't know.
Is there something you need to get?
I want to say that's a bonus dungeon, but I don't really know for sure. Ooh, chance to run first. I will take advantage of that. Thank you. I just want to get what's at the end of this if I can, because that's the required thing. There's 3 treasure chests there. More ankylos. Can I run from you, please? Thank you. I guess that's a good thing about those things. They hit hard, but they're not very fast.
Huh.
So... item in question. And it's empty. Actually, I think I remember... Oh god, red ankylos? What the heck are they doing here? Oh, this is bad. Come on. I came all this way. I don't want to frickin' die here. Except I'm... Okay, I survived. Well, most of us survived. Stop putting me in the dang front. I want to say that the item in question was somewhere around here. There it is! There's some helpful prior knowledge, and I am getting the heck out of here.
So what was the item that you found?
I found the Oxyale.
Oh, nice.
Now the question is, can I get back to my ship? I should probably heal some. That would probably help my chances. As long as I can get back to my ship, it'll be smooth. Pardon the pun, smooth sailing. And thank goodness. Okay.
That's
the Lufenian ruins? No, this is more like the caravan from the original game, except that it's been ransacked. Because normally in the original game you would go to normally that place is just a shop, and you would buy a bottle that has a fairy in it. You would free the fairy, go up to Gaia, and where the fairy lives, and the fairy will give you the Oxyale. In this case, it's a bit of a different process.
Because this is a ROM hack, basically, and they changed it up a little bit.
Yeah. And there's a good bit of treasure in there, but I don't think I'm... Things are really starting to be hammered home about me not being strong enough for some of the stuff that I'm trying to get to.